Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today I would like to welcome you all back to Darkstone. Right here, we have an overview of our lovely Dwarven kingdom, or at least the entrance, and then these sort of really dodgy-looking walls that we will possibly eventually get rid of. Maybe, possibly eventually get rid of, possibly, maybe eventually. Look, I don't know. Probably best not to, really, because then we won't have a bunch of kobolds firing from above. That'd be a very bad idea indeed, or at least a very bad circumstance to be in. Our fields seem to be going fairly well today. Let's just have a quick look before we actually go through everything. Our edibles are going up, which is good to see. We are wanting to increase our army count. At the moment, we have quite a few soldiers at 12. Just a decent number, I would say. I think we have more people than we used to. But we did lose, I think, 2 knights in the past. Now we have 4 of them. But are they all capable? Well, 2 of them are still apprentice knights, so... You know, if we run into more orcs and kobolds, we're probably going to have a bad time. We could go and kill this guy. I'm going to go do that. Let's kill this golem so that we can get ourselves a decent amount of experience in order to deal with any foes like these little buggers at a later date. We do need to be level 3 so that we can use the higher tier armors. Take a drink right here. I've had an extraordinarily long but very, very satisfying day, so it's all good. However, my voice may sound a little bit parched, I suppose. Oh, a little bit parched. Even though I have a smaller glass of water, but then again, half the time I forget to drink water during these recordings anyway. I sort of just lose myself a little bit. Come on, kill the golem. Level 4 right there with the footman. Fantastic to see. So we can eventually turn you into an archer or a knight. That seems to be the big thing. I don't really care for footmen. I just want knights and archers. Especially since there's I think an aura bonus per knight. There we go, level 1 right there. Level 4. Of course, you get a lot of attack damage with the footman, but I think the archers do significantly more. If we have a look at our level 6, yeah, level 6 knight right here. Let's go to... Let's click on the last tab, the one that we're actually looking for. So, Hero's Horn, the knight sounds the combat, drawing the attention of enemies both near... the knight boosts courage of everyone around. So, I wonder if this stacks. I think I recall it saying it didn't stack. But it would be quite nice if it did. Inspiring presence, inspired. It must stack. I really don't know. If we look at attributes right now, muscle is at 96. We have an absurd amount of health in comparison to, say, one of our footmen. Yeah, double health. And probably double on the armor value as well. If we look over here, armor's at 8. And the armor value for one of our high tier knights. It's not even high tier knight. If we compare it to a low tier knight, that's an extra 8 on top of the 6. That's pretty good, I would say. If we look at the knight right here. Yeah, the silver armor is... It's not necessarily double. It's just an extra +2 right there. So an extra 4. Is that... Oh, an extra 3. So, yeah, a decent amount of extra armor. Sort of annoyed you can't get a full total right there, but... Just means you're going to have to do a little bit of calculating. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, anyway. Numbers. It's a fantastic thing indeed to pay attention to. However, I don't really know still how armor really affects your ability to defend yourselves. Because in the past, we've still had trouble with keeping everyone alive. So, mate, Mragan, you really are just... You're not really the brightest spark. I'm surprised you got level 6 because your mind is just 1 right there. Spirit and body, though, fantastic. You're definitely doing your own thing, doing your part. Now, what we need to do today is, once again, focus on our sort of new little zone right here, which is going to be... Oh, the farmers all the way over here? Why? What is your business? Take another drink, yeah? We need to focus on our new sort of carpentry market square, followed up by some rooms that we can have everyone live in. And that's the big thing that we want to do right now, so we can move most of our people, other than our farmers, into the actual inside of Dwarven Fortress, so that they can... A Dwarven Fortress. Yeah, it's a Dwarven Fortress, everyone. Look. It's a fantastic thing indeed. I did sort of make a weird doorway right here. Still working on it a little bit. It looks a bit odd because it's not X-rayed. There we go. So it looks a little bit better X-rayed. If you don't sort of pay too much attention to it, I think at the moment, my main issue is just trying to make a good-looking doorway with a limited amount of space. Our normal designs tend to have this sort of weird gap in the middle that I'm trying to incorporate, but... You know, I can't really make it too big. I have made another type of doorway right here as well, which I'm quite happy with. So I'm going to end up making that doorway on the other side as well. But I'm not going to spawn it in just yet. Because I still need to finish off the walls going down here and then going across the main building. And I want to make sure it connects with this sort of doorway design before I spawn it in. Hello, blacksmith. Just catch my breath a little bit there. I was speaking for a very, very long time. We do need to sell some items, so we could just quickly have a gander around here. Stone, we can get rid of a bunch of stone. There we go, 300 stone, which does remind me. So this is going to be the masons. We do have a lovely sign right here. We should have another one poking out. We also need to mine other areas so that we can make it for this particular section. So what are the classes again? So we got the masons. We need the blacksmiths, the carpenters, the weavers? Yeah, we should have the weavers. And then that should really be it. Just 4 sections. So one for each corner, essentially. Did I say I was going to have a storage area? I'm probably going to have a granary or something like that, so we can just store all the food in there. I hope you didn't hear that weird sort of drinking noise. That would be very weird. The cooking area is going to be with the barracks. The pottery, not going to really bother with that, because I don't think we can make much with a potter. Well, we probably can. I might end up just putting it with a mason. That seems to make sense to me. Engineer, probably going to have it over here as well with the feasting hall. We'll find out. But anyway, I'm wasting a decent amount of time. Am I going to keep this sort of over... I think I might... I don't see why I shouldn't keep it. Should get this walkway sorted out with as well. Let's go ahead and do that quickly. Let's see. Placement, floor. The lighter block on the corners. In here, and then the darker... We need to remember what this is actually called. Tuna and trout. See, that's... I'm going to get that confused all the time. That's really not helpful to me. So this is our walkway right here. We are going to probably have a little border right here for how we connect up to other parts. What we want to do is find the center so that we can get a good walkway for when we inevitably make the sleeping quarters. I'm going to get all this other crafting stuff done first. So from this corner, it's not really a great... We should really do it from here. So if we go in by, what, 20? 20. How far across is this? 8, okay. What do you guys want? I hope that's it. If we have all of our guys move here, and all of you move here, that might help us out. At the moment, it just seems like 2 ogres and one of these guys, which just doesn't feel like a full complement to me. That's why. For some reason, the wolves always like bug out, the cobalt wolves. It's a little bit odd. Alright, well, this is going to give us a decent amount of experience. I'm not too worried. I just hope that the splash damage doesn't do too much. We'll really be focusing one of them down. Where's our healers? There they are. Now, we shouldn't really be moving away. Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage to one of these, and the healers seem to be keeping up with everything, so I'm not really too worried. I think we can pretty much just sort of... Well, what we want to do is go and kill these cobalt wolves as well. Just so they don't join some other group of enemies and increase their power. I tell you what, this orc is stronger than this bloody... Wait, that's an orc. An orc gone terribly wrong. Alright, okay then. So it's some sort of... It's an ogre, basically. Yeah, the ogre seems weaker than the actual orc. It's odd. There we go. We'll send this lot over here. Oh, here they come. Running off. You scared? Not getting any courage bonus. Alright, we'll focus down one of them. Hopefully this will give us some decent experience. Level 5 right there. Level 5. Still don't know whether or not I should just turn both of these footmen into archers. Seems like the best course of action. Level 2 knight. Level 2. Right then, anyway, back to business. Shouldn't really have the game running in the background because it will slow us down. Right, let's go back over here. This should be correct. I should be able to make a similar sized doorway. If we just go back over here. We were rudely interrupted. Yeah, so from here. So this is the middle. So it goes out like that. This bit goes out like this. There we go, that's how that works. And then we'll just make the lighter corner like that. And like this, that, this. It's going to say those words a lot. Right, there we go. For now, I'm just going to have the light corner go up like this, because this is where we know the doorway is going. And as for the border, well, the border, what we need to do is first have a walkway from here. So we'll do that. Lighter, lighter. There we are. I'm happy about that. And then also another walkway from here. And then outside, maybe some storage. I like the idea of that. Yeah, seems pretty good to me. We need to get some fences in still. Well, fences and light sources, all that fun stuff. Probably put a fire in all these corners, I don't know. Right, the blacksmiths. I think the blacksmiths should take up this entire side. It just feels like a very important building. I don't see why not. If we really go to the X-ray tool, because that gives you a good visualization. Other than this flooring, this is really trippy. That's not what I signed up for. Do we have... I don't think we should have the storage accessible from the outside like this. We should go through a big doorway, probably just the one, that goes into the blacksmiths, and then the storage for any minerals can just hang out right there. Just because I think it would otherwise look similar to this structure right here. And this is just meant to be a little roof. I'm probably going to have a slightly big one right here with... It's going to be a bit odd, really. Once again, it's similar to what we have with our furnace right here. We're just going to have to use our imagination and assume that these stacks are coming out of the top and not just sort of hitting the roof. And I mean, it doesn't really matter if it does, because dwarves are immune to any malicious sort of toxins and, well, yeah. What am I trying to say right now? You know, any of the smoke or any chemicals that could be involved with that smoke, they're immune to it. Because that's the lore I'm trying to come up with right now. I had a bit of a brain fart right there. Once again, do apologize. Do apologize. I'm wasting so much time just thinking. Yeah. It's what I usually do, I suppose, yeah. We should really be in the mining tool. That's what I need to do. So, that's not bad. I think it's pretty much 4x4. Yeah, the doorways are 4x4. So if we do something like this, I think we have to go out and back in again or something like that. That is not what I want to do. Okay. Doesn't work that time. Bit odd. We will wait for them to mine that out, and then what we'll do is we'll probably take up a decent amount of interior space. Excuse me. Where should the herbalist go? Probably this corner. Or maybe this one. We'll end up finding out. Right, let's just do a quick pause. So what we want... Ooh, screw up right there. We want this section. So let's get that mined up. And the same thing right here. I think we can only have 4 people working on this. Actually, no, 5. There we go, 5th one. Fantastic to see. How's our food doing? It's going up. Although we did miss a daily update. Are we low on people? I don't know. We got 26. Oh, yep, they both died. Brave, honourable soldiers. They will never be forgotten. Till they do get forgotten, then they'll be forgotten. But you know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. Still need stone storage in here that I really should have... I forgot to do that, damn it. I suppose we could just put it all up front, just a bunch of crates. Fill them all up with stone. And then we got this kind of stuff, although I'd rather have just some chests littered around, I suppose. Feasting hall's really going to help out when it comes to everyone just sort of running around any random chair they can find and eating on there. Because there should be enough space in the feasting hall to cater to everyone. We'll have enough for 50 chairs. So we can have loads of parties. And what we want to do is have a little corridor poking out right here that goes into the storage area for the blacksmiths. I'll probably have another one of these sort of furnace designs as well. Although, add a little bit of a blacksmith sort of thing to it, I suppose. I don't think I really need to. I'm sort of more than happy with what we have right here. Of course, I am still leaving a little bit of stone here and there. As you can see, this is not fully covered on this side. Still don't really know what I'm going to do with the wall here. Because I feel like I can make some windows. This can definitely be a lot bigger. Right, and then this is how we make it to the storage area. Don't like the idea of it being that close, so we'll just make a corridor right there and then expand upon it. I don't know how far out that should be going here. I will need to have a bit sticking out, however, for the furnace. Should I have it right here? Yeah, we should go out by 1 block. Maybe just sort of 1 on this side and then put the furnace here. Then this little corner could probably have some sort of carpentry-based table, perhaps. That's the problem with having carpenters. I'm pretty much just going to use a lot of items like this anvil in here for the masons. But then we've got this sort of little device. You know what? I don't really have a mason's table other than this. I think I've missed out one of the main parts. Not my finest hour. Most definitely. Storage can go like that. I think that's an okay space for storage. And then what we'll do is that. And then we can make a space for our furnace. Hello, food person. Thankfully you come bearing goods for trade. Lots of copper I can give you. And lots of animal furs as well. Probably 10 of each. Other than the weird basilisk ones. Buttery biscuit basilisk. That's a little bit hard to say. Nearly there on the food counter. Well above on the net worth. Mostly because of probably all these pillars and all these lovely designs that we have in our main hall. So coming along nicely. Don't like how that sort of connects up to the wall like that. Why are you leaving a few bits? Alright, because some people have called dibs apparently. This is my bit! It's just constant moaning. That's all it is from these dwarflings. They can't seem to find a way to work together. Oh, other than now. I mean, we are viewing them working together, but that doesn't count. This corridor could probably be a bit bigger, really. I think it will have to be. Because otherwise, making the walls inside may be a little bit of a problem. Because it'll be quite claustrophobic. So what I will end up doing is if we just pause. Should be 9. There we go. 9. 9? 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. That should do the trick. Hello, trade approaches your town. Hello, Darkstone. I'm just passing through, but I'd like to be willing to make a trade or two. I've read this so many times, and yeah, I always screw it up. If you're interested, if you make me Freewind swords, obviously swords, I'll be back in 2 days and might be able to get you free curtains in exchange. Sound good? No. These deals are never worthwhile, especially in the late game where it's just like, meh. I'd rather it be that they offer items I can't make. That it would definitely improve their rarity. Which does remind me, was there a Halloween update? I didn't read the patch notes, but there was a patch. I don't know if they made it available so you can make a bunch of cool little spooky things. This is just me assuming right now, so prepare yourselves for the assuming. Nah, it doesn't look like it. It's fine. That's not as cool as I was hoping it would look. Well, yeah, because it would have been free across at that point. Sort of screwed up a little bit there. I suppose I can just sort of quickly fill that in with some sort of unrecognizable block. Is that familiar to it? Probably not. We could definitely use something else. It's probably too dark, but we'll find out. Yeah. Definitely a bit too dark, but oh well, I'm not really too fussed about it. It does look rather messy though. Yeah, this bit looks really messy now. So we're just going to have this be a main part. And then we'll have this poke out by 2 so we can put the furnace in there. Meanwhile, we should be able to get the interior decorating done. Of course, we do need to delete all of this stone. I heard some enemies. There's probably some right above us. Sounds like a golem. And they sound really pissed off. As you should if you're a golem. I'd be pissed off. Now, you gotta be very heavy. People are probably calling you names. I can't see it. Which makes me worry that it spawned somewhere. Or maybe it's... No, it's not them. Has it spawned inside? I hope not. Doesn't look like it has, so I'm going to assume it hasn't. Why did you mine that? Wait, what? What happened there? Oh man, my delete tool seems to also clear world items, or my own builds. That's interesting, I didn't know that. Daily update. Nearly there. Can you get rid of that one bit of stone, please? Thank you very much. God, they're so lazy, aren't they? Awful creatures. Disgusting, awful dwarfs. Alright, now let's make the interior wall pretty much similar to what we have right here. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to use the lighter block here, though. Did we use the light block for the inside? I don't know. I know the corners do have, or are slightly highlighted, if a bit pointlessly so. And the same thing right here, I believe. Just knocked the microphone there, my apologies. Mo's making those really annoying eating sounds again. Ugh. They are horrible. Absolutely awful. Alright, there we are. And now if we could just get everyone out of the way, that would be fantastic. Nah. I'm hoping this doesn't look too narrow. I mean, I've pretty much extended it by 1 block, and I'm feeling pretty okay about it.